Herald-Democrat newspaper. Hi there, I'm Drew Smith with the Herald-Democrat newspaper, and here with us today is our executive editor, Jonathan Cannon, to tell us a little bit about our Best of Texoma competition. Jonathan, how are you today?
I'm good, Drew. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So as I understand it, for the past 15 years we've been running this contest, and we've had great turnout each year, and especially so last year with a record number of votes. Tell me, why do you think it is that the community supports Best of Texoma so much?
Well, I want to throw this out there before I answer that question. I was just looking at the analytics for the voting or for the nomination phase, and last year we had 5,000 nominations or so. As of today, and this is only the second day of nominations, we're close to 10,000, so we've already set a new record. So,
that's great. Yeah.
But as far as why the community is so involved, I think for one, that's evidence that this is something that's really important to community members and to businesses, and I think it's a great resource for the consumer. It helps them make decisions that are based on their fellow community members' input. So I think it's a good way for them to get that information.
Definitely. And we've got a little bit of time before the big night. The winners are announced.
Right.
So what phase of the contest are we currently in?
So right now we're in the nominating phase. And the way that works is you fill in a paper ballot with your favorite businesses and the categories that you choose to nominate in. And from that, we narrow it down to 3 winners, and they go on to the next round.
Great. And I know that we've made some exciting changes for this year's contest. We've added some new categories, eliminated some. Tell me about the decision-making process behind that.
So there were really 3 big factors that went into that. One was voter participation. So we looked at how many people voted in the various categories last year, and we used that as an indicator of how interested people were in those particular categories or how useful that information was. We also took reader suggestions, and we got some really great reader suggestions. One of the new categories this year is food trucks, and another one is pet boarding, which I'm looking forward to because that's a decision I'm going to make here in the next couple of weeks. And then the last factor is editorial discretion. So we're trying to choose categories that have enough businesses to make sense to do a contest with and that are useful to consumers.
Great. And so it's clear that fans are already excited about the contest. They're out there ready to support their favorite business or organization. What's the best way for them to go about doing that?
So you can pick up a copy of the Herald-Democrat either on Sunday, Wednesday, or March 11th, and you'll find a paper ballot in there. You can also nominate anytime at bestoftexoma.com.
All right. Well, I think that about does it. So thank you so much for joining us. We hope you stay tuned for more updates on Best of Texoma.
Thanks, everybody.